Before Whitney Houston made history with one of the biggest songs of all time, Elvis Presley almost recorded it. Dolly Parton refused to give it away, and another superstar had already sung it years before. This isn't just the story of a hit song. It's the story of a song that survived three legends before Whitney made it immortal. Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You spent 14 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It became one of the best-selling singles in music history. But the journey to that moment started nearly 20 years earlier, and it wasn't even written as a love song. In 1973, Dolly Parton wrote the song I Will Always Love You as a goodbye, not to a romantic partner, but to her mentor, Porter Wagoner. She was leaving his television show to pursue a solo career. Her original version hit #1 on the country charts twice. But then something happened that almost changed music history forever. Elvis Presley wanted to record it. In the mid-1970s, Elvis fell in love with the song and planned to record his own version. There was just one condition. His manager demanded half of the publishing rights. That meant Dolly would lose control and half the ownership of the song she wrote herself. She said no. She later admitted it broke her heart to turn him down, but she trusted her instincts. And that decision would shape the future of this song. But Elvis wasn't the only major artist connected to it. In 1975, Linda Ronstadt recorded her own version. Her rendition brought the song to a wider pop audience. And years later, actor Kevin Costner remembered it. While developing the film The Bodyguard, Costner suggested the song for the movie soundtrack. Without that suggestion, Whitney Houston may have never recorded it. And then, Whitney did something no one expected. When Whitney stepped into the studio in 1992, producers were nervous. Radio hits usually started big, loud, immediate, attention-grabbing. Instead, Whitney began almost in a whisper.
If I should stay.
No instruments, no build-up, just her voice. The label worried it was too quiet for radio. But that a cappella opening became one of the most iconic intros in music history. And when the music finally swells, the key change, the power, the final soaring note, it wasn't just a cover anymore. It was hers. And here's what makes the story even more powerful. Because Dolly Parton kept her publishing rights decades earlier, Whitney's version earned Dolly millions in royalties. Dolly has said she was blown away the first time she heard Whitney sing it, especially that final chorus. 2 generations, 1 song, mutual respect. After Whitney's passing in 2012, the song transformed yet again. It became a tribute, a farewell, a reminder of a voice that defined an era. One song, turned down by Elvis, recorded by Linda Ronstadt, written by Dolly Parton, immortalized by Whitney Houston. Sometimes the biggest hits aren't just about talent, they're about timing, courage, and knowing when to say no so history can say yes.